Welcome to this edition of Park Avenue Smokers. Today we got the Big Ten Championship basketball game. University of Michigan and the Purdue Boilermakers are tipping it off in, I guess, about 3.5 hours or so. So I thought this would be a perfect time to smoke some rabbit. So last night I took out the a whole rabbit that's been skinned, all the intestines out. It's all ready to go, and I put it in a brine overnight with water, salt, peppercorns, and a couple of bay leaves. And supposedly the salt helps bring out the excess blood that's in the meat and reduces the gamey flavor. So hopefully that works. But I've never made rabbit before, so this will be a first. Looking forward to seeing how this turns out. Here is our rabbit. As you can see, we're all ready to go. There's the brine that's left over from last night. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to coat everything with some oil just to get a good base all over it. And the seasoning that I'm going to use is this right here, which is from Michigan, the Chef's Bavarian Gold pork and poultry seasoning. Really good. A lot of people have said for the rabbit you want salt, pepper, some garlic salt, and maybe a little cayenne pepper. But my 7-year-old and 4-year-old are going to be having some, so I'm going to stay away from the cayenne pepper. Alright, so you can see we're all seasoned up and ready to go now into the smoker. I've had the smoker on warming up at 225. That's how I recommend anybody who's smoking any meat, low and slow. And of course, we got to have the Founders All Day IPA, as that's going to be the beer of choice to go with this wonderful rabbit. Now the rabbit is a really lean meat. There's not much fat at all on here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to smoke this with apple wood for about an hour. And then an hour in, I'm going to take off the rabbit. I'm going to wrap it in foil to try to keep all of the juices, all of the aromas within there, and keep it from drying out on the smoker. Off to the smoker. So here we are in the backyard out at the smoker. I'm using a Masterbuilt electric smoker, which I kind of feel like is cheating sometimes because it keeps the temperature so consistent. And then I've got the Applewood chips. These are just Weber Grill brand Applewood chips, so nice and easy, but we're gonna put those guys in and get this puppy smoking. So first I'm gonna come over here to the side. This is the wood tray. Bring this out. Alright, so I got the Applewood chips in the smoker, and for years I was taught and I heard about the myth that you need to soak your wood chips for a good hour before putting them in a smoker or on a grill. And I saw an interesting study some guys actually put together where they checked on how much water had actually penetrated either chunks of wood or wood chips after an hour, and so little had actually penetrated into the wood they were able to snap most of them apart anyway. So I don't really know how much value you get out of smoking the wood chips. Plus, if you put those on hot coals anyway, that all that does is reduce the temperature in the grill. So we did not put anything on the wood chips, just put the apple in. And now we're going into the smoker in here. You see I've got the drip pans here lined with aluminum foil. I did learn this early on, that if you don't line them, it really creates a mess. So a nice thing to do is just line them with foil, and it's very easy to clean up. But now we're just gonna throw this rabbit in here. Go. Nice, I'm gonna put it on kind of a middle rack here since it's a nice lean meat. And let her go. So I've got 225 after this warms up, starts smoking. Most of the smoke flavor that gets into the meat actually occurs in the first 45 minutes or so of putting something on. So we're gonna get a nice good smoke going here. Get some good flavor in, come out in about an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. Hey, Lexi. Lexi came to check out and see what was going on with this rabbit. But we're gonna come out about an hour and 15 minutes, see what it looks like, and then wrap it in foil. And we'll watch some basketball in the meantime. Till later. All right, so we're a little over an hour in.
Hold it.
I've got some helpers here.
Go.
Al, you gotta hold this down. Hold this down. Okay? We're gonna open this up. And there is our rabbit. It's been smoking a little over an hour. So we're now gonna take it out of here. We're gonna put it on the foil and wrap it up. All right, you got it held down there? Look at that. It's got a nice smoky color on here. So it's got a little bit of juice in there, so it's nice and moist. We're gonna wrap this up in foil and put it back in for probably another hour and a half to 2 hours, maybe. We're gonna start checking on it to see when it's done. All right, so we're about ready to go check on this rabbit that's now 2.5 hours in. We're gonna check, we need 165 as an internal. And so we've got our cutting board out so we can set the rabbit on there. I've got my helpers. So we're gonna open this up. Unlock it. Don't put your face in front of it. Okay, there we go.
So here's the rabbit.
The rabbit is in there in the foil. So, hold on. Here, Allie, you hold this right here. You got it? Hold it. So now Anna can open it up, right? Just be careful because it's hot. Oh man, look at that in there. All the juices in there. Let's see where we're at in the leg.
Daddy, don't make a hole
169. We're at 169, 170, so it's probably a little bit more than we needed it to be. What are we over here? 164? No, 170. Whoa! 180?
Wow.
That might be a little too much. Let's see how it is in the center here. 167, 68 is right about what it's supposed to be. So I think we're going to take this off. All right, go see what this looks like. All right, so the rabbit is done. Got the meat out of it. We've got the leg meat and all the breast meat. And so this is what came out of that one rabbit, which should be enough for a meal for maybe 2 people. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna do both these here. Sweet Baby Ray's hickory and brown sugar. Love that barbecue sauce on here. And then Stonewall Kitchen through Grouse has a honey sriracha barbecue sauce. If you haven't tried it, it is amazing. So I'm gonna do a little bit of both. We had some taste testers already. Girls, what'd you think of the rabbit?
I think the rabbit was good because it was cooked right and it stayed in there for the most minutes it could be.
Right, what'd you think, Allie?
The meat was good.
All right. Lexi, what did you think? You like the meat too? Did you like the meat, Lexi? What do you think? Oh, goodness. Did you like it? Put your ears up. Can you back up, Allie?
Back up.
Put your ears up.
No,
Ears.
You gotta stay up. Here,
There they go. Hey. Lexi, what'd you think about the meat? Did you like it?
Yes.
Did you like it? Put your ears up.